Alright. And we're back. Back to the music, back to the disco, back to the flashing lights. I'm here. I was taking me all of those Fortnite tears. Alright, let's have the thumbnail. We'll listen to some guy's life story. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where was it? Did it get removed? No, did it get removed? Nah, it might have got removed. It would have been right here. Nah, bro, it's removed. Nah, it got removed. Nah, did it get removed? No, it got removed. Wait, did it? Bro, this messes up everything. I had a plan where I was gonna put... No. But this messes up everything. My whole plan was to listen to part 3, but it got removed. Well, part 2 got removed, so that means I can't find part... Not panic. Okay. Maybe I might panic. Maybe I don't have to panic. It'll be fine, right? I can pull up my old live stream, get the map code, so you can find out if it got removed or not. Alright. Alright, let me pull this up. Live. Was it one last time? Alright, I got the map code. I hope it might not be lost. Okay, so it's 2 7 9. Wait, hold on. Uh, 9 5. 9 5 6 9 6 6 8 3. If it doesn't come out, that means it got deleted by Epic. No, it got deleted. 2795. Six nine six six. It got deleted. It put my 180. Alright, maybe up to. You tell me what ideas for the Yeah, apparently I found it on the live stream. I found it in new UFEM. Wait, hold up. Wait, where is it? New in here. Apparently it was in here. Well, I'll find it. It got deleted. But nah, this is bad. The stream is literally called listening to some guy's life story, but I can't if it got deleted. Sucks. Alright. It will be fine, it's fine. So what? Bro, I literally need. Oh, freak off. I'm screwed. Look, I'm screwed. My whole stream was meant to be a felt me listening to this guy's life story for like 30 minutes, but Epic Games decided to ruin it, and they deleted the map. Wait, no. Wait, no. It's not all bad. I might have the map code for number 3, since remember, I was alive. Alright. It might work out in the end if I go to 4 hours maybe.
You're fire, but
We've been on the edge. We've been only up chapter 1, only up. I love you. Hey, just this. I don't know if I can vlog it. I love you. Hey, just this. I don't know if I can vlog it. Wait, what? What? I love you. Hey, just. Okay, that's 4 hours. Okay, this was today's stream. We've been only up chapter 1, only up chapter 2, and only up chapter 3.
Everyone is voice says I'll join.
No, I'm leaving.
Or something, I swear. Back down. Alright.
All the details. Where's this? Oh, here.
Guys, more like thing to ever walk. The better back.
Sure.
Wait, I gotta make a statement in the case.
Oh.
Is he on? Wait, what?
I found the map code. I repeat. I found the map code. Every man knows to be spelled. 2137 87 25 98 05. Yes! Oh. It worked! Let's go! I'm gonna make the guy's life good. No, that like the buzzer. Captain. I can't take my. Why is no one watching me, man? Like. Captain, oh, but I know that like.
EasyJet's Big Orange sale is now on. Get out there.
Pipi, Pui, Ohio, Falsified, Happy-No, Chungus, Bogus, Jumbo Josh, Skibidi Toilet and Ghetto Smosh, Kino, Canny, Reddit Gold, Ready FNAF, So Retro, Rick 74, keep your memes, let us know.
Okay.
But there's no one here.
Can't wait to relax in the living room. But I have to take a shower first.
Got it.
I'm soaking wet from the rain. I can't wait to take a shower on the third floor.
I'm home, everyone. And a shower.
Baby, Bluey. Baby, Bluey. Oh.
Guys, do you want Creecruff to touch the sea lions?
Oh yeah.
And pet them? I would get attacked. No, they'll be too scared of you. They'll take one sniff and then they'll run away.
Here we go. The guys.
I should read it in my favorite chair in front of the fireplace.
Here we go. Here we go, guys. Putting this up. Time for torture.
Madam,
I hope you will forgive me for sending you such a rude letter out of the blue from a man whom you do not know even a little.
Oh my God.
I'm sure you are very surprised to hear this, but I am about to confess before you the wondrous sin I have committed. For several months I have been living a truly demonic life, completely hidden from the human world.
Oh my, this is so boring!
No one in the whole world knows what I have done.
Shut up.
If nothing had happened to me, I might have never returned to the human world. Recently, however, a strange change has occurred in my mind. I couldn't help but repent for the fate of my life. Now that I've said this, I'm sure there are many things that you may find suspicious, but please read this letter to the end. If you do, please read this letter to the end and tell me why you feel the way you do. You will understand why I feel the way I do, and why I have to ask you to listen to my confession. Now, I don't know where to begin. The fact is that this is so far from human, so strange and bizarre, that I feel strangely uncomfortable, and my writing slows down in the way that letters are used in the human world. But there is no point in wavering. Let's start from the beginning of the story and write
Maybe I'm not the one to stand the words are better said. Your dreams are unseen, but I don't understand. Come on, decide, aim from the top, alright.
It would be difficult for me to bear the thought that you would see my ugly face without any prior knowledge of what it is like to look at it for the second time due to the long months of unhealthy living. What a fate I was born into. In spite of my ugly appearance, in my heart I was burning with a passion that was unseen and unheard of. Forgetting the reality that I was just a poor craftsman with a face like a ghost, I longed for all sorts of sweet, extravagant, and unworthy dreams. If I had been born into a more affluent family, I would have been able to indulge in all kinds of games with the help of money, and I would have been able to escape the shame of my ugly face. Or, if I had been given more artistic talents, I could have used beautiful poetry to forget the tastelessness of this world. However, I was not blessed with any of these blessings, and I was left with no choice but to make my living from day to day, as the son of a pathetic cabinet maker, by doing the work inherited from my parents. My specialty was to make various kinds of chairs. I was sure that even the most difficult clients would like the chairs I made, so the business community paid special attention to me and sent me only the best ones for the job. In the case of such high-quality products, there are complicated notes on the carving of the reclining and armrests, and there are subtle preferences in the construction of the cushions and the dimensions of each part. At the risk of sounding cheeky, I think that feeling should be compared to the joy an artist feels when he or she completes a magnificent work of art. When a chair is finished, I first sit on it and try out the seating arrangement. It is only then that I feel an indescribable sense of accomplishment in my tasteless life as a craftsman. I wondered what kind of noble or beautiful person would be sitting there. The walls are hung with oil paintings by famous artists, and the ceiling must be hung with decorative electric lights like great jewels. The floor would be covered with an expensive carpet.
Shut up.
And on the table in front of my chair, there would be western flowers and plants in full bloom, giving off a sweet fragrance that would awaken my eyes. When I indulged in such fantasies, I felt as if I were the owner of that magnificent room, and for a brief
Hey
moment,
guys,
I
welcome
felt
to the vlog.
indescribable
Today we're
pleasure
going to a
feeling.
place called Video Game
My
Trading
brother
Post
recommended
because
me to continue
there's a
to
game I
explore
want to
the
buy.
world.
I'm not legally allowed to say what the game is. Well, it's baseball. It's baseball. There's a certain character that has his own gaming franchise, and there's a baseball game that they play for the system that sounds like a penis. What? What do you call that? Oh! Okay, yeah. So we're here. I'm only going to show you the sign, and I can't show the posters they have murdered on the glass all over the place. I can't show it. But anyway, so I I don't know if I can block the store because everything in the store is food. But yeah, we're gonna buy a baseball game for and we're gonna get it, and then we'll tell you if you know something they have it. I don't know. Guaranteed. I'm gonna name 5 teams. Hey, look, I can show you this ear. I can show you that ear. If you know what copyright character that is, we all know what it is. They have everything here, Cheeto. Guys, oh, they have a PlayStation 2? A fucking puzzle challenge. So the guy said that they're out, but he's gonna check them back. So that makes Tito a liar. Oh wow. They have Marvin Soccer. They have Marvin Party. They have all the Marvin games. But they don't have the Marvin I want. Is that
As the months went by, the feeling became more and more unbearable for me.
Paper
I thought to myself, if I'm going to live like a maggot,
This is so dumb.
just die. This is what I seriously think. At work, while chiseling, hammering nails, or kneading something
So
with
this is
strong
a game
stick,
sphere
I kept
with a
thinking the
TV.
same thing relentlessly.
That's kind of sick. You can take it anywhere you want on the go. There's one more game that I need to look for. What for the game? It's backyard football. It is the most fun you can do. I promise you. I will pay you to quit your job and to literally just play that game all day with
At
me.
that time, I was asking for a large other games, which I had never done before.
I can't show you. Oh my god, game Burnout is so fucking sick. Have you ever played that? It's actually one of the best ones ever.
I would have ordered it from the hotel's home country, but the business association brought along 4 days of campaign and finally got an order saying that they would share makers in Japan and they would That's why I forgot to eat and sleep and work hard to make it.
So,
I really put my heart and soul into it, and I was crazy about it.
they have everything.
When I sat in the chair, I thought the fucking like.
Oh my god.
The result was, so my microphone did not know
But that one game. Oh, the fucking like. Oh my.
room and sat down comfortably.
This is so boring.
What a comfortable place to sit. The cushions were neither too hard nor too soft. The tan leather was deliberately not dyed and was gray in color. The armrests on both sides of the chair, which are delicately curved and puffed up, all seem to work together in a strange harmony to form the word comfort in its entirety. I sank deeply into it, caressing the round armrest with both hands, and was entranced. Then,
King inside. Here we go. Not crowd, don't wait. Here we go. Into the runner. Where will he put it? This is your moment, Speed. Take it. Grasp it.
What I was thinking in my mind
Speed! What is
Wow.
You called us. You called us. Sued him. Yeah, you know what? Forget CR7. You see you in the changing room, you clown.
Dream and very creepy. But that airiness became an inexplicable attraction that enticed me. At first, it was just a simple wish that I would not let go of the beautiful chair that I had put so much effort into, and if I could, I would follow it everywhere. As I was spreading the wings of my imagination, I somehow connected it with a frightening thought that had been fermenting in my head. And what a madman I was. I decided to actually carry out this bizarre fantasy. I hurriedly broke up the armchair, which I thought was the best of the 4, into pieces. Then I rebuilt it to make it more convenient for me to carry out my strange plan. It is a very large armchair, and the part where it is hung is covered with leather up to the point where it touches the floor. In addition, the reclining and armrests are both very thick, and there is a large common cavity inside that could be used to hide a person, but would never be visible from the outside. Of course, there is a rocky wooden frame and a lot of springs attached to it, but I made appropriate modifications to them to make enough room for people to put their knees into the part where they sit, and their neck and body into the reclining part, so that if they sit in the shape of a chair, they can squat in it. Since I am a skilled craftsman, I was able to make it convenient and efficient. For example, I made a small opening in the skin that could not be seen from the outside in order to breathe and hear external noises, and I put a small shelf inside the recliner, just by the head, to store something. In addition, large rubber bags were provided for certain purposes, and various other devices were put in place so that as long as there was food, they could crawl inside for 2 or 3 days without feeling inconvenienced.
Whoa, what?
In other words, the
Actually,
room for one person.
what? Oh my! The world can't get past this. This guy's, this guy's Steve Jobs. This guy is today's Steve Jobs.
And I felt as if I had crawled into a graveyard.
What? Oh my! Oh!
As soon as I crawled into the chair, I would disappear from this human world.
What?
Like a piece of grass. Soon, a messenger from the Business Association arrived with a large cart to pick up the 4 armchairs. My apprentice I lived alone with the man was waiting with the messenger, not knowing anything about it. When we were loading the car, one of the men yelled, "This thing is ridiculously heavy." I was in the chair, but the armchair itself was so heavy that there was no need to be alarmed. I was very worried. The armchair I had already set up in the hotel room, I later found out that it was not a room, but and so on. As you may have noticed by now, the first purpose of my strange behavior was to sneak out of the chair and roam around the hotel to steal when no one was around. Who would have thought that a person could be hiding in a chair? Like a shadow, I can roam from room to room at will. And when people start to make a fuss, I can run back to my hiding place in my chair and watch their foolish search from the corner of my eye. I'm sure you know that there is a type of crab called a hermit crab at the edge of the waves on the beach. They look like a big spider, and when there is no one around, they walk around the area with a selfish look on their face, but when they hear even the slightest sound of footsteps, they run into the shells at a frightening speed. He would peek his hairy paws out of the shells a little to see what the enemy was doing. I was just that hermit crab. Instead of shells, I had a hiding place called a chair, and I was walking around in the hotel, not on the beach, looking like an egotist. Because my plan was so far-fetched, it was a success and went beyond people's expectations. By the 3rd day after arriving at the hotel, I had already completed a lot of work. There was the fearful yet joyful feeling when I was about to steal something, the indescribable happiness when I succeeded, and the funny feeling of watching people fussing over me right in front of my nose as they ran that way and that way. What a strange fascination it must have had for me. But I'm afraid I don't have time to tell you about it in detail right now. There I discovered a bizarre pleasure that has delighted me 10 or 20 times more than any such theft. And to confess, this is actually the real purpose of this letter. I should like to go back to the time when my chair was placed on the hotel's lounge. When the chair arrived, the owners of the hotel took a quick look around the seating arrangement, but the rest of the room was quiet, not a sound. The rest of the room was quiet, not a sound. The room was probably empty. But I was too scared to get out of my chair when I arrived. For a very long time, or maybe it just felt that long, I was listening intently with all my attention, trying not to miss a single sound. After a while, I heard the sound of heavy footsteps, probably coming from the hallway. As I approached a few feet away, the sound of footsteps became almost inaudible due to the carpeting in the room, but soon I heard the rough breathing of a man, and before I knew it, a large, western-looking body fell into my lap and bounced a couple of times. My thighs and the man's large, firm buttocks were so close together that I could feel the warmth of his skin, separated by a thin layer of tanning leather. His broad shoulders reclined against my chest, and his heavy hands overlapped with mine across the leather. The man must be smoking a cigar. A rich, masculine scent is wafting through the leather. Madam, imagine what it would be like if you were in my position. What a strange scene that would be. I was so frightened that I shrunk down tightly in the darkness of my chair, cold sweat pouring down from my armpits, and lost all power of thought. Starting with that man, for the rest of the day, various people sat on my lap, one after the other. None of them knew that I was there, that what they believed to be a soft cushion was actually my own bloodshot thigh. It was dark, and I couldn't move in the leather upholstery. What a weird and fascinating world it was. In this world, human beings seem to live in a completely different and mysterious world from the one we see every day. They are nothing but voices, nasal breathing, footsteps, the sound of sinking clothes, and a few round, elastic lumps of flesh. I can identify each of them by their texture instead of their appearance. Some of them are so fat that they feel like rotten snacks. On the contrary, some are so skinny and shriveled that they look like skeletons. In addition, the curvature of the spine, the opening of the scapula, the length of the arms, the thickness of the thighs, the length of the tailbone, and so on. In addition to looks and fingerprints, human beings can be completely identified by the feel of their entire body. The same can be said for the opposite sex. In general, we criticize the opposite sex mainly by their beauty and ugliness, but in the world inside this chair, such things are out of the question. But in the world inside this chair, all that matters is the naked body, the sound of the voice, and the smell. Madam, please don't be offended by my overly blunt description, but it was there that I became intensely attached to the body of a woman who was the first
Oh
woman in my
fuck!
chair.
Why I should speak so funny?
It was a young, exotic maiden, as I imagined it was for you. There was no one else in the room at that time, but she seemed to be happy about something and crawled into the room, singing a strange song in a whisper with dancing steps. As soon as she came to the armchair where I was hiding, she suddenly threw her full, yet very supple body on top of mine. She suddenly burst into laughter, flapping her arms and legs and splashing around like a fish in a net. For the next half an hour or so, she would sit on my lap, occasionally singing a song, and moving her heavy body as if she were trying to keep in tune with the song. This was truly an unexpected and astonishing event for me. I had always refrained from even looking at her face, thinking that women were sacred or even scary. But now I was sitting in the same room, in the same chair, with a foreign maiden whom I didn't even know, so close that I could feel the warmth of her skin even though we were separated by a thin layer of tanning leather. I'm sure you'll be able to understand why I'm so happy to see you. I can even hug her in my chair. I can even kiss her rich neck from behind her skin. In addition, I can do any other things at will. After making this astonishing discovery, I put aside my initial goal of stealing for the moment and simply fell in love with the mysterious world of touch. I thought to myself, this is it. I thought to myself, isn't this the world inside this chair the true home I have been given? An ugly and weak man like me has no choice but to live a shameful and miserable life in the bright and sunny world, always feeling inferior. However, once I change the world I live in, I can live in a chair and endure the hardships of the world, and in the bright world, I can approach a beautiful person and hear her voice and touch her skin, which I was not allowed to do in the bright world. Love in a chair. Only those who have actually crawled into a chair can understand how mysterious and intoxicating it is. It is a love of touch, hearing, and a slight sense of smell. It is a love of the dark world. It is not of this world. Isn't this the love of the devil's own land? When you think about it, it's really hard to imagine what kind of bizarre and horrible things are going on in the unseen corners of this world. My original plan was to flee the hotel as soon as I had achieved my goal of stealing, but I was so enthralled by the strange delights of the world that instead of running away, I made the chair my permanent home and continued to live there forever. When I went out at night, I was very careful not to make the slightest noise or to be seen, so of course there was no danger. My arms were bent and my knees were folded in the cramped space of the chair almost 24 hours a day, and my body became so numb that I could not stand upright. What a madman I am! Even after enduring so much suffering, I could not bring myself to abandon the world of wondrous sensations. Some of them stayed there for a month or two as if it were their home, but since it was originally a hotel, there were always guests coming and going. As a result, I could not help but notice that my strange love changed over time. And the memories of these strange lovers are etched in my mind not by their looks, as is usually the case, but mainly by their physical appearance. Some were as fearless and toned as a colt, some were as bewitching as a snake and moved freely, some were as fat and elastic as a rubber ball, and some were as strong and well-developed as a Greek sculpture. In addition, every woman's body had its own unique characteristics and charm. As I moved from woman to woman, I also had some other strange experiences. One time, the ambassador of a powerful European country, I learned this through the gossip of a Japanese boy, placed his great body on my lap. It was a man who was better known as a world poet than as a politician, and for that reason I was thrilled and proud to know the skin of such a great man. He talked to a few of his countrymen over me for a good while, and then left. Of course, I have no idea what he was saying, but the tickling sensation of his body, which seemed to be warmer than normal, moving with each gesture, gave me an unaccountable thrill. At that time, I suddenly imagined the following. Young, if I were to take a sharp knife and stab him in the heart from behind this leather, what would be the result? Of course, it would give him a fatal wound that he would never be able to get again. What kind of fuss? Would the Japanese political world, not to mention his home country, make for that? What kind of passionate articles will be published in the newspapers? It would have a great impact on the diplomatic relations between Japan and his home country, and from the standpoint of art, his death would be a great loss to the world. Such a big event could be easily realized by one's own action. When I thought about it, I couldn't help but feel a strange sense of forte. Another time, when a famous dancer from a certain country came to Japan, she happened to stay at the hotel and sat on my chair, though it was only once. On that occasion, I had the same impression as the ambassador, but she also gave me a feeling of ideal physical beauty that I had never experienced before. I didn't even have time to think about her beauty. I just admired her with a sense of reverence, as if I were admiring a work of art. In addition, I had many other experiences that were unusual, strange, or even weird, but it is not the purpose of this letter to describe them in detail. Some months after my arrival at the hotel, a change took place in my life. The owner of the hotel had to leave Japan for some reason, and the hotel was handed over to a Japanese company. The Japanese company then decided to change the hotel's business policy from being a luxury hotel to a more general inn, with the aim of making it more profitable. As a result, the furniture and other items that were no longer needed were consigned to a large furniture dealer and auctioned off, and my chair was added to the list. When I learned of this, I was temporarily disappointed. When I found out about it, I was disappointed for a while, and I even thought about taking the opportunity to go back to the city and start a new life.
I'm done with this shit.
At that time, I had a considerable amount of money that I had stolen, so even if I went out into the world...
I'm done with this shit. You can, but you can't. Hey, again! Wait!
gonna curse. Okay.
Let's the fog, here he come, every single night. I have no clue if fishy music is copyrighted or not. I swear to God, if fishy music is copyrighted, I'm gonna cry. Nah, I'm gonna sue fishy music if fishy music's copyrighted. Alright, I'm gonna put on fishy music songs. Wait, is this it? Oh no, that's Demand. Every single... Alright, I'm gonna put on a fishy music song, y'all. I swear to God, if fishy music is copyrighted, I'm gonna cry. Alright. In the book, can I say hello? Hello! Can the girls say hello? Hello! Can the adults say hello? Hello! Can everyone say hello? I swear to God, if fishy music's copyrighted, I'm gonna cry. Everybody say hello. Hello. Everybody say hello. Hello. Okay, I felt like that was necessary. No. Give me a sec to
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. Right now, me and Tito are in prison. No, just kidding. Look how easy it is to vlog. Look at that. Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. Right now, me and Tito are in prison.
Oh, I'm caught whacking off. I'm caught whack. Oh no! I'm sorry. Off. Who is it? Who's here? One person. I just got caught. Oh, who caught me? Oh no! Someone caught me. No. Oh, he left.
What does the creator of popular video 5 years old? He gained popularity to believe the open sources of the internet. Then his name.
Oh, Skibberty. Alright. Yo. Alright, skibidi dop 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 dop, yes. This is just a boring stream. This is just a boring stream at this point. But sometimes I should not stream. Sometimes I regret. Yeah. This was just a fail. Yeah, this was a fail. I'm gonna kill myself. You can choose your life from a tiny little play inside. You can choose your life from a tiny little play inside. I'm sorry. I want to apologize. No. I'm thinking about it, but if I delete my channel, nothing would change. Like, no one, to be honest, would care if I delete my channel. So yeah, that's something to think about. Since actually, who would care if just a single person deleted their YouTube channel? Billions of our YouTube channels, like actually.